Hi, welcome to Tolu's Corner, a lifestyle podcast. So for real, I'm actually making a podcast. Wow, it took me so long to be able to do this, but I'm glad I got good counsel when I took it. So like I promised in the last episode, that I'll be telling us about financial literacy. Actually, I wanted to push this episode, just pin it somewhere, till I really have mastered money, but that could take a long time, and I don't want you to miss out on the amazing information I've gathered just for you. So without further ado, let's dive into the topic. I've noticed that whenever adults talk about the things that they regret not knowing in their 20s, three things keeps reoccurring, and that is money management, savings, and investments. So I guess we are lucky knowing this in our 20s, and hopefully we would have a different tale to tell. Financial literacy. So in simple terms, this means the ability to understand how money works. That is knowing how to make sound financial decisions and basically managing money. So I would love to ask you a question. What takes your money? What takes up your money? One thing I know for sure that takes my money is data. Hey, I waste my data on unnecessary things. Like there are certain apps that are distractive and consumes a lot of data. Yet, I spend a lot of time on those apps and end up spending more data in a month. This is one thing that takes my money. And you know what takes yours too? To manage money, you need to track your spendings. That is, you need to know where your money goes every month. Check those harmful habits that you are engaged in. We all have a few of these harmful habits. Like for some, it's pizza. That is where their money goes into. At the slightest urge, their account is already on debit. And these little expenses add up after a while. Being able to afford these things is not a go ahead to spend without caution. There are some urges we need to say no to, and there are some requests we need to decline on this journey to financial stability. Making wrong financial decisions would make us lose money. And this is where budgeting comes to play. We need to create a plan to spend your money. You don't just spend as it comes, and you don't spend more than you make. Now, creating a budget goes beyond pen and paper. You don't just create it, but maintain it. If you do not follow your budget, you cannot hold yourself accountable for your spendings. Budgeting will help you see the things that you need to cut out from your expenses, because we all have things that we can cut out. So I get it that yes, we work hard and we deserve to ball hard, right? But this is one of the sacrifices we need to make to become financially stable. If you really want to be in control of your finance, you need to start making the sacrifices. And I want to tell you that I do understand. You can say, oh, some cravings are actually addictive. But I want you to know that money is a tool that can be used and controlled. Don't get manipulated by money. I know that making money is sweet, but spending money is even sweeter. This is why you need to budget. Budgeting helps in balancing your expenses with your income. For my data spending habits, I decided to allocate a certain amount of data in a month, because definitely I need data for reasonable things too. So I become cautious and intentional about how I use it, because I know that if I've exhausted it before time, there is no expense on my budget to cater for it. There will always be bills, and I know it's not easy, but with patience, diligence, and practice, following your budget is attainable. Budgeting also encourages savings, and the importance and benefits of savings cannot be overemphasized. As easy as saving sounds, it is one of the most difficult things to do. You might be thinking, oh, how much am I making, Seth? I don't need all of this. But you are wrong. You don't have to be earning 6 figures to start taking money seriously. I know for certain that every youth needs financial education. And financial literacy is incomplete without savings. You need to prioritize savings. Have that emergency fund that cater for unforeseen expenses. On whatever level your finance is currently at, it is never too late to improve your financial situation. For all of this to work, you have to be committed to your future, which is the bigger picture here. The key point is track your spendings. Cut out unnecessary expenses. Take budgeting serious and save. Try to minimize your spendings and increase income. In my last episode, I taught you how to make money. This episode is centered on helping you keep money. And on my next episode, we'll see how to grow money. Hello. I remembered my money grows like grass. Yeah, we'll be talking about how to grow your money. So I hope I wasn't too abstract in this discussion or in this narration and you understand what I'm trying to say. If so, I would love you to take action. Try to take your finance seriously, and you're on your way to financial freedom. Till next time, bye bye.